Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Mohammed Naji Al-Kabi. I am from Zarqa University in Jordan. Today I like to present to you our new study entitled The Topical Classification of Quranic Arabic Text. The outline of this study consists of the 5 main topics we're gonna present in this presentation. It includes introduction, related work, methodology, experiments, conclusion, and future work. As you know, the Holy Quran is considered by Muslims as the first source of guidance in their life. Holy Quran also is considered the eternal main miracle of Islam. It consists of 114 chapters which are varied in their length. Also, the Arabic language is the native language of Holy Quran, since this language is characterized by its peculiar specification, which couldn't be found in other competitive languages. The writings of Holy Quran witness an evolution during the 1400 years. In the literature, we found a few studies about automatic topical classification of Quranic Arabic Ayat or verses, and this is due to Quranic Arabic language, which is difficult to be processed and need a complicated processing technique, and the difficulty and variety of a human interpretation of Holy Quran, where we could find that one of the interpretation of one of the Muslim scholar Ibn Abbas and his interpretation of Nasr Victory Surah, where this interpretation indicates that the death of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam will be soon, where the linguist interpret this chapter or surah in a different way. Therefore, the human interpretation of Holy Quran is divided into 2 main categories: linguistic and religious. Also, we face another problem in our study. We couldn't find a data set of Holy Quran that is suitable for topical classification of different verses, ayat of the Holy Quran. The related work, as we mentioned in our study, there are a few studies related to this topic. One of them is conducted before 8 years, and it is a primitive one. It's conducted by Al-Kabi and other authors. It is entitled The Statistical Classifier of the Holy Quran. Their study is limited to only 2 chapters, Fatiha and Yasin. Also, this author and his colleague has another study that related to Prophet Muhammad sayings, a hadith, and we can find many other studies that related to the classification of what is called MSA Arabic or Modern Standard Arabic text. The methodology followed in this study includes the following procedure. Since we couldn't find a suitable data set for our study, we have to collect Quranic textual document. Then we have to remove the Arabic diacritics, harakat. Also, we have to remove the Quranic symbols, which is different from the non-harakat or diacritics used in modern standard Arabic. Also, we have to use the human topical classification of different Quranic Ayat verses and try to train our classifier to classify automatically these ayat. Therefore, we depend on a lexicon of Quran topics. It is written and authored by a number of authors, and you can find this in our paper on reference number 14. The main categories of Arabic Quranic Ayat verses are pillars of Islam, faith, science, working, call to God, jihad, human and social relations. Also, it includes ethical relations, regulation of financial relation, judicial relation, political relation, Quranic stories, previous religions, the diversity of divine discourse. Therefore, in our study, we limited our classification to the three subcategories shown in this slide as yellow rectangles. The experiments which conducted by our team of researchers shows the following result related to a Naïve Bayes classifier, where these results are conducted on the three classes mentioned above and show a considerable accuracy and show that this classifier is an effective one. Also, this slide shows the result of different measures used in this study of another classifier called K nearest neighbor classifier. The third classifier used in our study with the matrix and is applied on the three classes mentioned before is J48 decision tree classifier. And the final part of this study, we conclude that the classification of Holy Quran is different from the typical other classification, and this type of classification is really a context sensitive. Four classification were tested, 4 classification algorithm were tested, a data set consisting of 1,227 ayat were used in this study. We plan in the future to enlarge our data set and to use more classes. These are some of the references used in this study, and this is the end of this presentation. If you have any questions, I am ready to answer them. Thank you.